Hi guys, welcome to Heidi's Homestead. Today we are going to be growing we're going to plant some potatoes in grow bags. I will be planting more potatoes in my garden bed, hopefully tomorrow. I just got to put the soil in my garden bed, but for now I'm going to plant these in grow bags, and I'm going to grow them in, I think, some in a 20-gallon grow bag, and I think I have a 15-gallon grow bag, and these are going to be grown in grow bags again, like I said, and these are Norrland red, I think. Yeah, red Norrland, and they are sweet potatoes, and I got these from Tractor Supply. All right, so before I start planting, I'm going to prepare my soil, and this is just topsoil. And you want loose soil, but I'm gonna amend it. This does have some compost, but I'm gonna amend it. So here I have Dr. Earth's fertilizer. You could really use any type of fertilizer as long as NPK is represented. You could use whatever brand you have. Okay. So about 2 handfuls or 3. That's perfect. And then I am going to use some bone meal. Bone meal helps with calcium and phosphorus, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm just going to do that much. A handful. And then potash. Okay, potash. You're gonna need a little bit, not a little bit goes a long way. So potash is really good for potatoes. Again, if you're 100% organic, depending on how the potash is made or gathered, it will be organic. I believe this brand, I don't think this is 100% organic. It might be. I gotta do some research on it, but I don't think it depends on how it is mined, and its source of potassium, and potatoes like potassium, but a little bit goes a long way. So literally I'm just adding this much, and then to this we will be adding compost, and I'm just going to give it a really good mix. And again, if you're 100% organic, then you want to do your research on the potash that is organic. But I don't think the brand that I got is 100%. So I'm okay with it. I'm like 95% organic and then the other 5% not. But the only things that I probably am not going to be 100% organic grown in my garden is the potatoes and the blueberries, because I'm using Miracle-Gro acid loving plants. But again, do whatever you want, it's your garden, but this is what I'm doing for mine. All right, so I'm going to take this to where I'm going to plant this grow bag of potatoes. I'm going to put some composted manure in here. And this is like half a bag of compost manure. There you go. And then I'm just gonna mix this up. Okay, I have the potatoes here. And look at these. These have the eyes growing, so that's good. But we are gonna plant. I'm gonna do 3 in this container, but I gotta be careful because I don't want to damage the eyes where they're gonna grow. So I'm gonna go about. I'm gonna go deep, about like that. And then I'm gonna do another one. I don't know if I should do 2 or 3 here. I might do 3. Some of these, I don't want to damage these. So here they are. And then just boom. And I'm not worried about the frost because these are, I'm planting them pretty deep. And if the leaves do get a little frosty, they'll bounce back. Don't worry about it. All right. All right, there you go. And that's how you do potatoes in grow bags, guys. Thanks for watching. So I already filled up all these this bed. I'm gonna have to build another bed, and I'm gonna put it here for the other potatoes. But it's the same concept as the grow bags. I'm gonna put some fertilizer, just so it could cover, and I'm using Dr. Earth. I'm just doing handfuls like that. And again, you want to build it up like lasagna. Just like this. Just some handfuls of that. And then I'm gonna, my chicken's watching what I'm doing. All right, girls, they think I have treats. And then the bone meal. Bone meal. Goes everywhere. Just like that. That's what you want, and my dog is watching.
That's gonna be overflowed, babe.
No, I'm gonna even it out.
Did you plant those potatoes?
Not yet. And then, will you hold this camera?
Yeah.
It's just easier.
Hey, Shadow.
Potash, so it's just a little bit. You don't need a whole bunch of potash. A little bit goes a long way.
This camera must have picture stabilization. I don't think my hand is that steady.
So we're just gonna mix this up, and then on top of it we're gonna put the compost. it in very well. Just like that. And this will break down slowly. So not only is it gonna feed our potatoes, but it's gonna also feed our soil. All right, make sure everything is well mixed. And remember, we build it in like a lasagna, so every little bit will have fertilizer and compost. Any questions, Steven, that you could think of?
You've been answering them along the way. I did think it was cool that you could buy a potassium fertilizer or whatever it's called to feed your soil. Because I can't see buying airplane.
Oh, it's okay. You can talk.
I can't see getting the amount of bananas it would take to make the banana water for this bed.
We'll take a whole lot of bananas. So that is well mixed. It's down under. All right. So the only thing is we're gonna put the compost. I'm gonna put 2 on this side and 2 on this side, and that is it. And then we're gonna plant potatoes. Now the bed is done and it's ready for potatoes. I'm just gonna flatten it out so I can space my potatoes properly. I got 36 potatoes in an 8x4. I am doing the square foot gardening method. Yes, and I gotta put 2 red Nordlands at the end. So that's, once I finish with those, I'll go grab those. But 36 and an 8x4. And I'm doing the square foot method. And as you can see, I did the little square foots. And let's start. Let's show you. Okay, so all this part is russets. So this part of the bed is russet. There's 2 rows of, well, not 2 rows. That one is a red Pontiac at the end, right there. That one right there. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 golden Yukons, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red Pontiacs, and then there's gonna be 2 Nordlands at the end. So that's what I have for now. Planting your potatoes, you want to go about 6 inches deep, 6 to 4 inches deep. So you do want to plant them quite a bit down. So and it won't hurt. The frost or the freeze won't hurt it, because freeze only goes about an inch or 2. So these will be fine. So don't worry about that. All right, so that is pretty good. Just gonna make some room for that potato. And the eyes will find their way up, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna do this to all my potatoes, and then put your soil just like that, and they will pop up here soon. All right, guys, I'm gonna go finish doing all this, and then I'll bring the last potato for this bed. Just gonna cover it, and that is a red Nordland. All right. So the potatoes, the whole potatoes are all planted, 36 of them. I already put my tags, so I know so I can remember where I planted what. And then I'm gonna have another bed right there, and the other bed is gonna be of chitted potatoes, and we're just gonna see what is the difference between hoe and chitted potatoes. So it's gonna be an experiment. We'll see which potatoes get which bed will give us more harvest. Tomorrow I will probably build that bed because tomorrow I have to go pick up chicks, but I think I will. I will have time. So I'm gonna water these tomorrow. I'm dead tired. I did a whole bunch today. But that's how we do potatoes, in grow bags and in beds. All right, guys, we got one more bed of potatoes, I think. If not, if I have extra, then I'll put another bed. But 36 potatoes in a 8x4.